The game that Rye's nervous about is tonight's Game 2, Western Conference Finals. The Warriors and the Mavericks. Golden State won Game 1 convincingly. What will happen in Game 2? That's going to be one of the 5 topics that we tackle today.
All right, yeah, let's get right into it. All right, in your opinion, what are the keys to Game 2 tonight?
Well, you just know Dallas is going to fire a huge energy at the beginning of the game. They're going to bring a ton of energy. They're probably going to hit some threes. They're going to make a big run. They're going to try to come out in the first quarter and establish that it's a whole new world order from Game 1, that Game 1 was an aberration, and they're going to bring a lot of energy and a lot of energy at the beginning of the game. I think it's really vital that Golden State match that energy. You know, the one thing I think Golden State really needs out of this, they need this series to go the way they want it if the next series is going to result in a title. So what does that mean? That means I think we've got great indications right out of the chute that Miami-Boston Rye is going to be 7-game knockdown, drag out. It's going the distance. So that means if the Warriors can finish off Dallas quickly and without expending a ton of energy and get a little healthy, when I say that, maybe get GP2 back on the floor for the finals, I think that's their best chance to get it done and have a parade in Oakland once again. So, or in San Francisco, wherever they're going to have it. But I'll say this. Dallas is coming with a ton of energy and a lot of offense at the beginning of this game. And I just think Golden State's got to get off to a better start, and they got to match that intensity right out of the chute. And then I think, more than anything, don't let Bertans and Bullock start to provide a lot of points from the 3-point line, because that will take pressure off of Luka. That will take pressure off of Brunson. That will take offensive pressure off Dallas. I think the Warriors are a deeper, better team, and I think this is going to be Golden State in 5. But this is the game that I think determines that. If Golden State wins here and goes up 2-0, then I think Dallas gets 1 at home, and I think Golden State finishes them off in 5. Man, it's Warriors in 5 is going to be hard to get to if they lose this second game at home and give Dallas the home court. So to me, the key, absolutely match Dallas's energy level and intensity. Treat this like you're down 0-1 instead of up 1-0. To me, that's the key for Golden State tonight.
Yeah, I mean, listening to Draymond Green, I think it's really telling because at times, I think we all get a little frustrated with, it seems like sometimes they maybe take opponents for, they're not quite always locked in. I think back to that year, I think it was 2018 when they let the Clippers take them to 6. When they have lesser competition, they tend to sometimes let games slip away. They are focused on this one. Draymond Green picked the Mavericks to win that Sun series. And from everything I've heard, Draymond, there's no showboating at all. They know what they're dealing with with Luka Doncic. They know this guy's a killer. And they don't want to give him any, they're not going to, they will not do the thing that D Wade and LeBron did where they made fun of Dirk for being sick, or, Devin Booker and Chris Paul laughing at Luka. They have too much respect for him. What Draymond basically said, and I totally agree, is Dallas is going to come out and they are going to punch. They're going to punch hard at the beginning of the game, just like you're saying, Larry. And the biggest thing is just being able to withstand that punch because they know it's coming. So if they can just hang in there, withstand that initial opening punch, I think they absolutely can win this game. They could. I think it's going to be a smaller margin than the last game, but I still think they could get a comfortable lead or a comfortable win. That said, this Mavericks team, they've gone down 2-0 in all the other series. I think Luka's one of those guys like LeBron where he's kind of feeling it out in Game 1 and Game 2 and absorbing information and downloading it. And just the most important thing for the Warriors is just keep mixing up those defenses. Do not let him control the pace of the game. And the last thing is, I don't know how much you look at that shot quality thing that's gotten really popular amongst NBA Twitter, where they essentially take all the shots that were taken, the players' percentages, how open they were, and they give you a final score. And in the Sun series, everyone was like, oh, this is so weird. They're saying that the Mavericks, normally would have won, Game 1, Game 2. They said that the Mavericks normally would have won this last game that was a blowout by 1 point. because they're 3-pointers. They shot 48 and they made 11. So, I mean, we just got to hope that we keep playing that unbelievable defense on the 3-pointers and hope they don't go down.
Yeah, I mean, defend the 3-point line. I mean, to me, what you don't want is, because Luka's going to get his. Luka's one of the great scorers in the league, and he's in the prime of his career, and he's going to get his 35. The key is Bertans can't go off. Bullet can't go off. Those are the guys that can really start to stripe it from the 3-point line if you leave them wide open, and you don't want them giving Dallas a lot of easy buckets, a lot of easy points. So to me, match their energy level. I think that's key. If you're Golden State, you can get out on the break, but definitely go play game 2 with the urgency, like you're down a game instead of up a game, because I think, where this series is really going to be won is if Golden State can give Dallas no chance at all in the first 2 games, and Dallas is a real question of whether or not they belong on the same floor with Golden State going into that third game. The other key here is don't fall for Jason Kidd. I mean, Jason Kidd is saying all the right things in the press conferences. Hey, Golden State, I mean, can we even score? Can we always, can we even hang with Golden State? Can we even stay on the same floor with? Don't fall for any of that. He's playing down Dallas's chances, and he's doing it expertly. But don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Don't fall for the trick there. Dallas is going to bring a ton of confidence and a ton of energy and a ton of resolve into the beginning of this game. It's time for Golden State to match that intensity and throttle them. If you can take their best shot tonight and put them away and win convincingly, I think you're more than half. Even though you on the paper will be halfway to the series victory, I think you'll be beyond halfway in reality. So huge game tonight. This series will hinge on this game 2, and Golden State needs to match the intensity and deliver the knockout blow and not give Dallas a chance or a belief that they've got a shot to win this series.
Yeah, and I think another big thing is just Steph Curry. He was great in the third quarter. As stupid as it sounds, I think it was really important. When you saw him dancing after he got it going, that's what they need. I don't know if you saw the beginning of the game when Curry was missing those free throws. You saw like Luka was trying. He was talking a little bit. He was trying to. He's an apex predator out there. All right. And when you're Chris Paul and you're Devin Booker and you don't have the experience, they got sunned by that man. They got sunned by him. The Warriors, Steph needs to be Steph. He doesn't have to necessarily score 40 points. He needs to have that swag. He needs to get the crowd going, because the thing is, with a guy like Luka has that same like magic it factor that only a few guys I've ever seen have, that Curry has. When he gets it going, he can demoralize another team. So Steph has to keep that swag. He has to keep coming. I love when he's doing his like crazy move. I love the way the Pool's playing with confidence like that. Like, that's what you got to do to this team. You got to make it feel like it's insurmountable, and just cut off the head at the best you can.
Jordan Poole's a great one too, Ryan. I should have mentioned that. Thanks for reminding me. Jordan Poole, this team is lethal when Jordan Poole's feeling it. Get him going early.
Get him going
almost
early.
More so than Steph.
Yep.
Get Jordan Poole going early. You get Jordan Poole going early, and he starts to scowl and flex, and the fans are into it, and there's energy in the arena. I mean, don't you think Golden State has a cannot be beat feel when Poole starts to light it up?
Absolutely, and I think that's the biggest thing, is that people have been seeing the Warriors, especially versus Memphis, have been looking a little mortal. They had that like a 5-year, 3, 4, 5 year stretch, especially when they got KD. And it was like, people basically didn't even want to give them like their flowers, as the young kids would say these days, like as a good team. Cause they just said like, it's not fair. They're cheating, basically. Like, they're too good. They're unbeatable. You can't even. So we need to put that back in people's minds. Like, this is still that same nucleus. These guys, it's a mental thing. They are champions, and you're not going to get over on these guys. They're not going to roll over. All right. Should
be fun. Get Jordan Poole rolling early, match Dallas's intensity, withstand their best shot, and deal them a knockout blow. That's what I want to see tonight. Get
All
the
right.
crowd into it, man. Get that crowd into it. When the Warrior crowd's sitting on their hands, it feels like impending doom. When the Warrior crowd's up out of their seat and the place is rocking, it feels like they're borderline unbeatable.
Absolutely. And Kurt even said that. He said, there were some late arriving fans, and he's just like, you guys, get there for this one.
Show up on time, be in your seat, and be loud.